Hi everyone, welcome to Columbia TV. I'm your host, Warren Hoover, and today I'm here with Aimee Wehmeier of Services for Independent Living. Welcome, Aimee.
Thank you.
We are here talking to Aimee today. We want to find out about Services for Independent Living, a little bit about yourself. So why don't you start with that, kind of tell us a little bit about your background and how you came to Services for Independent Living, and tell the people out there that are watching this, who Services for Independent Living is.
Okay, great. Well, as you mentioned, I'm Aimee Wehmeier, and I've been the Executive Director of Services for Independent Living for almost 5 years. And my story is sort of the story of what we do. I was born with muscular dystrophy, and I left home when I was 18 to go to school actually in Columbia, Missouri at Mizzou, and I've been living on my own independently since. And so that's a little bit about what our organization does. We are a center for independent living, and our mission is to empower people with disabilities to maximize their independence.
Fantastic. One cool note we were talking about before this. What's the stat of people that work here?
Yeah, kind of a unique part of our organization is that 51% or more, in our case much more, of our board members and staff are people with disabilities. And sort of the reason behind that is that the whole center is built on the ideal of the peer model. So we believe that people with disabilities are the best experts in directing their own lives and making their own decisions.
Sure.
And that's really what we're about, is teaching other people how to be independent.
Sure.
And learning from other people.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of lead by example.
Exactly.
Type of thing. That is the best way to learn. So tell a little bit about what Services for Independent Living does, how it helps people with disabilities, and then, I know we were talking about your vans and stuff that you guys have around town. Kind of what all do they do? Kind of give us some feedback on that.
Sure. Accessible transportation is probably one of our most visible services that we provide. We actually serve consumers in a 7-county area. So it's Boone, Callaway, Cooper, Audrain, Randolph, Howard, and Montgomery County. And so we actually provide transportation not only within the city of Columbia, but in all of those counties as well. Kind of a neat thing that we're very excited about is we just opened branch offices in Moberly, which serves Randolph County, and then also in Mexico, Missouri, that serves Audrain and Montgomery counties.
Well, very cool.
And in addition to transportation, that's just one service and probably a visible service, but we do lots of other things. As I mentioned before, peer support is a big part of what we do. We have lots of different opportunities for folks with disabilities to interact and be involved in our peer support groups. For example, we have a brain injury support group, we have a women's group, we have a meet and greet, which is kind of a socialization group. So lots of different opportunities for folks to get involved. We also have a number of programs to help people live independently in their homes. We have consumer-directed services, which is an attendant program where the person with a disability is actually the employer, and so they're in charge of directing their own care, which fits really nicely into our mission.
Wow, sure.
And we also have in-home services as well. We do adaptive technology. We have a demonstration center where maybe folks who are new to a disability or who are running into barriers, they can come in and take a look at our assistive technology and come up with ideas to help maximize their independence. Other things that we do, we have a ramp project and home modification. Sometimes people, disability is something that can affect anyone at any time. And so a person may, have a stroke, or just through the aging process may not be able to get around as well as they used to. And so we can help people through that transition process by providing, ramps and small home modifications. We also have a recycle program for assistive technology, shower chairs, shower benches, different types of technology. And we also are able sometimes to do even small purchases if people don't have other means of getting those items. So it's kind of a neat thing that we do.
Well, sure. Well, that's great. Well, if somebody's watching this right now and they want to find out more, what's the phone number? What are the steps they need to take to contact you?
Well, there's lots of ways to contact us. You can contact us through our website, which is SILColumbia.org. You can also call our 1-800 number, which is 1-800-766-1968.
Okay.
We also have a Facebook account and a Twitter account. We do have a kind of a one-stop, so a person can call and they will get directed to the services that we need, what they need. And I should have mentioned earlier, we do have 4 core services that we provide, and those are advocacy, independent living skills training, peer support, and then information referral. So a lot of times if we don't offer the service or we don't have the information that we need, that a person may need, we can direct them to the right location. So really, we want to be the center that can provide the resources that people need to live independently.
Sure. And their Facebook address is facebook.com/SILColumbia. And same thing with Twitter. You can find them at SILColumbia as well. Well, great. Anything else you want to add that you think people would want to know about?
I think we've covered most of it. I think that we offer lots of programs and services, and we also offer a great environment, and we love to just meet people. So if folks have an interest in finding out more about what we do, to please contact us or to stop by. I look forward to meeting with you.
Yeah, what's your address? We're over here kind of off of 70 and where Route B or Paris kind of cross. What's the address here?
The Columbia location is where I am at, which is 1401 Haithman Place, and then that's Columbia, Missouri 65201.
Okay.
But again, check us out in Moberly and Mexico as well.
Yeah, that's exciting stuff going on. Well, great. Well, go check them out on their Facebook page, Twitter, become fans, follow them, and don't feel afraid to give them a call or drop them a line if there's something that you need. So thanks for sitting down with me today.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.